The ultimate battle between Ultra Instinct Goku and Cumber has finally reached its peak as Super Dragon Ball Heroes Anime Episode 6 is now officially in the history books. Right now we're going to further analyze, dissect, and break down the events of the latest Super Dragon Ball Heroes episode in order to gain a better understanding as to what we saw in this episode in comparison to what we've seen prior in Super Dragon Ball Heroes. Now right from the start we have ourselves Xeno Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta and Xeno Super Saiyan 4 Goku fighting Few. Now from the beginning I felt as if this fight was really underwhelming because they didn't really display any feats between Few and the Xeno Super Saiyan 4 warriors, but instead it was very momentary before we see Cumber basically descending down onto a cliff, powering up his energy back down in base form, while everyone else was feeling the effects of his power. Assumingly enough, he has gained somewhat of a Zenkai boost because everyone that was witnessing Cumber power up seemed to be very shocked, so I'm only assuming here that Cumber, as he touched down on the cliff itself, was basically challenging everybody and fighting him once more. And I have to say, I do strongly feel that Cumber is one of the best things that's ever happened in Super Dragon Ball Heroes because he's very unrelenting, he's very driven and very focused on fighting these individuals, whether it's Goku, Vegeta, Cooler, whoever. I love his determination and I love his focus, and we saw that once he touched back down, ready to fight some more. Now as Cumber was releasing his energy, basically firing down at everyone on the field, there was a small opening that Golden Cooler used to escape as Xeno Super Saiyan 4 Goku was in pursuit of him, but since the hole basically vanished, Goku wasn't able to get a hold of Cooler, being that he was after him and trying to stop him from escaping. And while this was going on, Cumber was charging up a massive energy ball which he threw at both of the Xeno characters, and the only thing I enjoyed among all of this was seeing how Goku and Vegeta were basically trying to push back the blast from killing off Mai, from killing off Trunks, and Capsule Corp Goku, who was still on the ground, hence why we got Ultra Instinct later on. But it was really cool to see how the alternate versions of Goku and Vegeta were basically holding off Cumber's attack, which I don't understand how, because if Vegito, both incarnations of Super Saiyan Blue and Xeno Super Saiyan 4, were unable to fully counter this massive attack that Cumber had unleashed, then how are these two individuals separately able to hold this blast off? It was really wonky to me, but I did enjoy the struggle itself because the two Xenos had no chance of even surviving this until Capsule Corp Goku opened up his eyes, and the blast that Cumber had fired down on Goku and Vegeta originally just diminished. It just evaporated in space. It was crazy. The scenery, the visuals, all of a sudden this white light appears, and through it, Goku steps out from Ultra Instinct Omen and opening up his eyes and having the white hair be revealed. Mastered Ultra Instinct is back, and the way it happens, it just seemed a little weird, but nonetheless, I loved how the other version of Goku and Vegeta were just dumbfounded as to what Goku had just achieved. And once Goku taps into Ultra Instinct, he just zips in front of Cumber. Cumber tries to attack him, fails, and Goku just one-shots him into the ground. And Cumber's firing off these attacks. As strong as Cumber is, he's blasting Goku with everything he has, and Goku just touches down on him, beating him down relentlessly. And throughout all of this, I love how for a moment, Xeno Super Saiyan 4 Goku notices that Ultra Instinct Goku kind of looked at him for a minute, so that was a pretty cool thing. And Cumber's trying to hit Goku, he's attacking him, he's trying to kick him, punch him, everything he could possibly do to hurt this guy, and he fails. As Goku punches Cumber in the mouth, Cumber stumbles on back, and that's when Master UI Goku fires off the Kamehameha. Now this is something to me that I felt was really weird, because as Goku fired off this Kamehameha, Cumber's trying to hold it back, and the Kamehameha overtakes him. So as Goku is viciously shooting off this Kamehameha, it overtakes Cumber so much so that it completely wipes him out. Like, there's nothing left of him, at least based on what we saw, right? And as this is happening, the force of the Kamehameha itself is so strong that it cracks this massive sphere in the sky. And once it's all said and done, Cumber's on the floor. Cumber is done, and Goku powers back down to base form. And as Goku looks up, the sphere that he had just cracked, we see an enemy emerge, and for the first time we witness the rebirth of merged Zamasu. punished Zamasu. In fact, the way he appears, Goku immediately recognizes him, and punished Zamasu before leaving gets a hold of Cumber before him and a mysterious group just end up disappearing. Now, throughout all of this, Xeno Super Saiyan 4 Goku uses instant transmission to get everyone out of Dodge because the planet itself, the prison planet, was beginning to get very unstable. The entire planet itself was very, very inhospitable because there was lava everywhere. The planet looked like it was about to explode. So as Merge Zamasu gets a hold of Cumber, they just end up leaving. So Merge Zamasu takes Cumber, Goku's by himself, the entire planet explodes, and that reminded me of Goku on Namek when we first got that introduction after his fight with Frieza. Goku's powering up, Goku's left there with the whole planet exploding. I'm fairly certain that Goku's alive. There's no way that Capsule Corp Goku was killed during this explosion. But overall, this episode, even though once more, it was incredibly rushed, it was about, I would say, 8.5 minutes when you remove all the commercials and advertisement in the beginning. It was just about 6 to 7 minutes, and I really did enjoy a few things, even though this entire episode just seemed meh. It seemed a little rushed, and obviously, with all intents and purposes, they plan on keeping Cumber around because I was a little concerned that he was going to be wiped away. I thought that perhaps he was going to be killed off during this episode, and I'm really happy that they preserved Cumber per se, but it really took me back to see Punish Zamasu or Merge Zamasu return, and he did look like a pirate. He had like all these mechanical gadgets on him. He looked really weird, but they're obviously setting something up with Merge Zamasu, Cumber, Xeno Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta, Capsule Corp Vegeta, and I'm fairly certain at this point Goku as well. So in the end, I would like to get your thoughts on this because I really enjoy the concept of Cumber, even though it was false marketing in seeing Super Saiyan 3 Cumber versus UI Goku because we never got that. It was only base Cumber, so I'm only assuming that Cumber was very weakened, and thus he wasn't able to transform any further, which is okay and understandable, but I felt as if they could have given us more if they only gave us a bit more development for his character in explaining further how he got so strong, why he continues to grow strong in power, and what in the world happened with Zamasu, how in the world did he survive, and what this means for the future of Super Dragon Ball Heroes. So UI Goku, it was very underwhelming, I guess you could say, because he didn't really do anything other than one massive Kamehameha and dodging Cumber's attack. So it was what it was. Don't expect much. But for the visuals, it was okay. After watching the Broly movie and seeing this, you can clearly tell the difference in fluidity and quality. But I would like to get your thoughts in the comment section below, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Once more, if you guys enjoyed the episode, let me know down below if you guys hated it. Also, if of course you guys are new to this channel, hit that subscribe button, guys. Slap a like down below. Tune back in for more, and I'll be seeing each and every single one of you guys down in the comment section below. Have a great day, everybody. Peace.
This is the Galactic Emperor of the Universe, and of course I'm here to tell you to subscribe to UnrealEntGaming and all his social media platforms. Also, don't forget to turn on notifications so you can be the first to know every time that he uploads a new video.
Oh, did someone say UnrealEntGaming? Oh my god.
The fuck, Zarbon? Put on some clothes!
Well, why don't you put on any clothes?
What? I don't need clothes. Jesus Christ, that's huge!